In this special three-part series, we look at the ways in which technology is used in the classrooms in Neepawa Collegiate and Neepawa Middle School, both as part of a specific digital curriculum and as part of the everyday classroom. In Part 1, we visit the NACI classroom for media-based projects and look at what technologies are in use for applications ranging from video editing to 3D modeling to web design to robotics. We talk to the students themselves to learn how they use these technologies to further their ambitions and education, and how their projects can also be used beyond the school and into the community. In Part 2, we will examine the technological design of the classroom itself and the other ways in which technology is integrated into the well-being and education of the students. Then in Part 3, we will visit NMS to see how new technologies have replaced a lot of the older methods of the past across several subjects.
Hi, my name is Sheena.
And my name is Chartreuse.
And we're working on a high school promotional video. Sorry, I went to do it right now.
The software that we're using is called Adobe Premiere Pro.
So are you both working on the same project together?
Yeah.
So how does that work?
There's gonna be like two separate videos where we're gonna be like, she's doing the school and I'm gonna be doing like the people, and then we'll be combining it together in one video.
Okay. And what is the video going to be used for?
The video is going to be used for the big TV in the canteen. So like for people who are transferring and middle schoolers who are going to high school, they can see what high school will actually look like.
Okay. So let's just talk about that for one sec, because there is a big TV in the canteen. What does it normally show?
It just normally shows like sports
And like students in their classes doing their activities.
So it's on all the time, just kind of showing different things?
But
Interesting.
But it doesn't really show like the school's features, like the building itself and like the surroundings.
Yeah. It's just another way that technology is kind of being used to help people kind of get acclimated to their school.
So what happens, you have this Premiere Pro that you're using. Can you explain as well, is this a different project or is this the same project? So you have two different computers working right now. Can you explain, is this a different project or are they the same project? So how are you working with the technology?
These two are the same project, but as I explained earlier, this is gonna be like the school, like the surroundings and the hallways. And this one is mostly just gonna be people, like what they're doing, grade wars, and some pep rallies.
So you're able to share your source files?
I'm pretty sure we can, yeah.
Okay.
You just put it in a drive and then like edit it together.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a shared drive that you're using?
Right in the cloud. Yeah.
Okay. Is that just for this project, or is that kind of school-wide, classroom-wide?
I think the teachers have opportunities to use that, but some will access this resource. Yes.
All right. Do you want to show me a little bit about what you're working on?
Sure.
Yeah, show it's rough, I know.
So this is just...
Yeah, we're showing the process, not the product.
Yep. So lots of different angles, and where did you learn all these different angles of?
We learned these angles from digital pictures where there's like different perspectives and viewpoints.
And you get to learn different rules of photography, and we were able to use that in this project.
So you shot all your own footage as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this part's mostly the school life.
Now, are you able to use what you're learning here, learning to work with Premiere and various things, in other projects in your life?
I'm pretty sure we could, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want me to show? Do you want to show me on this one as well?
Oh, it's like almost the same
Almost
thing.
okay.
Yeah. But we're just sharing drives of what we were like taking photos and videos of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we decided to do it separately because we both kind of have different ideas of how we want the video to look.
Yeah. So you're trying to collaborate, but also have your individual styles.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that better? So what do you guys think, and this is a little bit off topic, what do you guys think is the most important piece of classroom technology that you use? Is there something that you use every day that you could not live without?
Oh, something.
Like something technology that in school you could not live without?
I'd say like Google Documents, because I always jot my notes there and I always list things out.
Or like the Gmail and...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I use Google Docs for all my writing too.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
I'll let you carry on with your work.
Hello, my name is Andre.
My name's Aina.
And this is our promotional video for high school. And so we decided to use two platforms to edit our video because it's more beneficial, because some platforms don't have the right editing tools that we need. So we decided to use CapCut and Canva. In CapCut, this is where I cut and trim and slow down and add filters to our videos. And in Canva, what do we do?
We add text, and I was the one that uploaded the videos, and then I saved it, and then I uploaded it to the drive where Andre can save the video and add it to CapCut.
So are those both web-based resources?
Yeah.
I know Canva is. I don't know. Okay. So that makes it actually a very different process from working with Premiere. For sure.
They're on the same course, but they're using different software.
Yeah. Completely different tools for the same.
Exactly. It's just that differentiation of what they're comfortable with, what they'd like to try, explore. So. For your source footage and for your source photos, what source did you use to do your own? Did you source some of them from Canva, which I know has an extensive library of images and fonts and things?
So we recorded our own videos.
Okay.
Because we wanted to show how we see our school and how each video, how it represents what our school really is. So, for example, like these sports for school spirit, and over here these are like, what do you call these?
Assisted, like, that's like...
accessible for people that need it. And we have like different types of sports, like unified sports.
All right. So how did you make decisions about what you wanted to put into it? Was it just stuff that you wanted to see or stuff that you thought would be helpful for other people?
We put the stuff that would be more helpful for people to understand the school and what we do.
And show the high school spirit.
Are there any other tools that you're using other than the two programs to kind of put it together?
We use Google Drive to like add our videos together, and you can like download it from there and add it.
So you're also sharing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
all
also
your videos and things like that.
So if there's any photos that you need to retouch, what programs do you have access to that you can use? Any Adobe programs?
Basically, we would rather use this for everything because it has mostly everything that we're comfortable in using.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Have you ever used Adobe Photoshop?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
We use it in digital pictures.
In digital pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, another course. Of course, these two. Good.
Excellent. And do you do any work with audio?
Audio.
Or is this just going to be strictly video?
No,
we haven't added the music yet. We're still trying to find like a good like song
to fit the vibe of this video.
Yeah.
And now do you have to be careful about using stuff that there's no copyright on, or is it just for in-school use so you don't worry about that?
I think in school use.
Yeah.
Yeah, in school use. You have to be careful.
You have to be careful as well. And then are you supposed to document any photos that you're using outside of our school? The sources?
Yes.
Yes. Where are you supposed to do that? In what? In a document?
Yes.
Yes. The resources that I've given them are free, so we have that as well. Just free music, free backgrounds, stuff like that. Yeah, but definitely.
And it's a constant challenge for me at the station is finding music I can use on TV without paying for it.
Exactly.
That's great. Thank you guys so much.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so these two students are working on website design course, and boys, you want to introduce yourself to Rain and her viewers? And
hello, my name is Prince, and this is Johnny, and we're making websites.
My name is Gianni, and this is my website.
Great. So show me a bit about the tools that you're using to make the websites.
So the website, the tool I'm using here is Google Sites. It's a free program in Google Classroom you can use. Yeah. So you can change your themes. Like, pick one of these if you don't have like an idea of a theme yet. And yeah, this is the website I made for the school.
So what do you think are the things that a school website needs to have on it?
Information about the students, the parents.
The event.
Yeah, the events.
Upcoming event, or the public information,
And courses,
courses,
scholarship, and
scholarship.
extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
boys, your websites are very different from each other, so
Yeah.
I thought it would be good to have each of you explain why you've designed your website accordingly. So why is this important? And yours is also, Gianni, in comparison to Prince, it's very different. So,
Yeah, that's very different.
right? So Prince, do you want to explain your website and why you've ordered things the way you are and what it's comprised of?
Yeah, so my goal for this website isn't like to have the most information. It's more like a blank slate for this school to fill in, because I don't really know like everything about the school yet, because like I'm kind of new here. But yeah,
As a template.
yeah, it's like a template for the school admins.
So you're designing it for someone who knows nothing about website design to be able to go in and add information? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you do that?
Just make it like easy for them to understand where to put things like student information. I could kind of just like put it at the top here under the students. Yeah.
And who else is the website for that you created?
It's for students, parents, and the teachers.
Teachers? Can you go through a little bit of your website?
Sure. So this is the scholarships. You apply for a scholarship.
Sure.
This is the driver's ed.
So you've got lots of options for students under that umbrella.
Yeah.
And then how about for parents? What do they have?
They have the information for higher school, the report cards, and school registration forms.
And for athletics, what's for the staff? What are you sharing there?
The staff is, yeah, it's just like a blank slate, because I don't know like any of the staff, but there's a working staff email link
Okay.
that people can log in to like get the email of the staff at school.
Cool. And the athletics, what's under there?
Athletics, basketball, badminton, and baseball, and fast pitch.
So now I am not a student, a teacher, or a parent, but I do often go to the school's website. So if I'm going there, for instance, looking for any upcoming events that I might want to go to, like concerts and stuff, is that stuff I'm going to find on there?
Not really. Because I haven't actually put it in mine. But Johnny, I think Johnny has it. Because his is more like his own personal style.
Yep.
Mr. Casilli's
And mine
career
is like,
development class will be
as I said,
Mostly
it's
for
like,
internal stuff.
Yeah.
21 for period 4.
and yeah, these are the clubs stuff. Right there. Stuff about us. Information about the school.
On the map, okay.
Yep. And calendars where you'd see the schedule of the school, or you can book like the big gym or the small gym, the weight room supervision. Let's have the field trips. Oh no,
Very useful.
field, yeah.
Great.
That's
Thank
about
you.
it.
Okay. You want to go through Johnny?
Yeah, let's check out the other one now.
As you can see on my website, this is my grade. This is the home page of my website, and I using Google site and Weebly to create a website.
Can you go through your website?
Yeah, this is my website.
And
So this is the school news today, or school news for a month, and then the upcoming event and public information here, and the other details in the bottom.
so Rain was asking about upcoming events. She would be able to find
So
it there
that'll
on
be-
yours.
Yeah, and then this is the student, the announcement for student only, the courses, culinary, then the event, computer science, and the other stuff here.
So this could also be updated daily with the new announcements,
Yeah.
the new, yeah. Okay. And you said you were using Weebly to design it?
No.
Sorry, I must not have.
What's the
that.
website that?
Mm,
What's the software we're using for this?
Google site.
Google Sites,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Oh,
my
Google Sites, okay.
site. And then this is Weebly.
And
Oh,
Weebly.
yours
Yeah.
is on Weebly. Okay.
So we have
I knew I heard Weebly there somewhere.
Yeah.
two software. He's
Yeah.
he's created two websites.
Okay.
One website using Weebly in the beginning of the course, and then we've moved to Google Sites.
Google site.
Okay.
And right here on the left here, you actually have both.
Yeah.
They're
HTML
actually
tutorial.
coding a website using HTML.
Old school.
Old
Yeah.
school, yeah.
I used to do that as a job.
With the ability of then opening up certain software programs that are
Yeah.
closed, and then adding what
Yeah.
you want. Right.
Nice. And it's, I think, important to understand how the back end works, right?
Exactly.
Even when you're using those other programs, they're still written in HTML and CSS and
Yeah, it's the basis, so they can manipulate that.
so you have access to all of that. Is that now, so Google Sites is something you use a lot, and you said that was through Google Classroom, some of the stuff you're using?
Well, my delivery of my
Yeah.
curriculum will go through Google
Yeah.
Classroom. In this web design and interactive web design course, they have started with Weebly, escalating to Google Sites to HTML, so we're continually upping the difficulty.
Yeah.
With the end product actually being, if they were to design a website for themselves out in the real world, what would they use? Would they use this? Would they use WordPress? Would they use
Yeah.
what? And so they're becoming more familiar with different software programs.
Excellent.
Anything else you want to say on your website?
Mm,
Oh, can you show our website right now, our school website right now?
Oh, yes, yes.
Just as a comparison, because
Yeah.
the classes use different kinds of websites in comparison to
Yeah.
continually improve. So this is,
our current website.
can you explain any of your thinkings about our website right now? Like how, what do you think?
This is very plain.
It's very plain,
Yeah.
okay?
And not organized. the link and the other stuff here. They're
And
not organized.
Not so it could be more organized. And how
Yeah.
about the students? What are the students? What do they have there?
There's no hub. There's
Okay.
no.
And in yours?
And my website, I have a course selection and student announcement and the other stuff, library, scholarship, driving education, and student sports.
It's a lot more user friendly.
Yeah, a lot of.
So how did you decide what did you wanted to put on it? It was just stuff that you thought was important, or did you sort of ask around what people would like to see?
Para makita nila yung features nila.
So they can see the different features.
And what kind of sports they going to choose.
So yeah, so they kind of different options of seeing pictures, seeing it themselves. Like that.
Seeing what's important to students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can just see, you can visually, it's just very powerful when we compare his website, Prince's website, to our current
Absolutely.
website, right?
Yeah.
It's
So
just a
basically,
different-
when you look at the old one, it seems like it was designed more for parents and not for students.
No, it is.
Or maybe it wasn't designed for anybody. Or maybe it wasn't clear who it was designed for, which I think often happens.
We can improve that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We can always learn. So.
More important is to.
That's great. Thank you guys so much.
Hi, I'm Ezekiel Pascual, and I took Mr. V's filmmaking course, broadcast media, and computer science.
Okay, and what are you working with today?
So here I have our final project for the filmmaking class, and I made a horror comedy type of film, short film.
So what sort of tools did you have available to you to make the film?
So initially, I saw that there were a lot of available tools like tripods available here, and so we decided to use that. And I have my own personal camera that I was comfortable using, so I chose to work with it as the main camera, and with a little bit of footage shot on the school's camera.
Okay. So that was all available to you in the classroom if you needed it.
Yep.
Yeah. And then for editing, this was done on what?
I mainly edited on CapCut.
Okay.
Since it's really accessible and I've been using it for like pretty long time now. So
Okay.
pretty familiar with it.
always get the original version too.
Yeah. So no, I'm not gonna play.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're good. I know that is something for us to talk about.
Okay.
That was enjoyable.
When you hear it with the sound,
Yeah.
it's good.
I could hear it from here. So
Oh.
yeah. I don't think this did, but I did.
So
Nice.
you did different camera angles and stuff.
Yeah.
Where did you learn these camera angles?
Mainly from watching a lot of films. And I had a cousin in the Philippines who was into filmmaking, and he's actually one of my inspirations for creating films like these. Yeah.
Has anybody ever talked about camera angles and stuff in any courses?
Yeah, we learned about it in filmmaking.
Oh!
Yeah, a list of different angles.
Okay. Do you want to go to the next sheet? It has another course that he's also.
Yes, I'll check out that one as well.
Okay. So what did you do there?
So here in our broadcast media course, we were tasked to create intros and outros for NACI TV. And here are, I made the concepts I had in Canva. So initially I created my designs here, and they have like different versions. And here's for the NACI TV reads the news. Here's some logo changes and logo suggestions based on the sign, the town. And here are the concepts for the coffee chat. And this is the outro part.
Okay.
And I haven't gotten to news and
Yeah.
views, but here's a bit of NACI TV bingo. Here's my ideas for the story behind the stories. And yeah.
Do you have any-
Are those stills or are those
Oh,
videos?
they're stills, but
Okay.
they have animations. I
Okay.
can show you here. So this is for the NACI.
Nice.
And
Welcome to NACI
I used a short clip,
Yeah.
and it'll transition to the outro.
A short clip of my mother, actually.
Wow. Another outro.
Excellent.
So that's for the reads the news. Here's the stories behind the stories.
Hello and welcome to the Story Behind the Stories, your weekly look at the pages of the Neepawa Banner and Press. Thank you very much for taking a little bit of your time and spend. Good to have you in again this week. Thank you.
Yeah, good to be in once again and looking forward to the next one.
And thank you. And we'll see you next week on the Story Behind the Stories.
I asked them just to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to sit through half an hour of it.
Yeah. So just for the project.
And this is for the coffee chat.
Oh, okay.
Hello and welcome to Coffee Chat. I'm Rain Pryor and our guest today is Jeff Descender, well known around town as a musician and music producer, here today to talk about the second annual Sober Social. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me.
Not a problem at all.
And thank all of you for joining us today as well. We'll see you again next time.
And yeah, that's all the intros and outros that I've
Excellent.
made.
Awesome.
up to now.
Good. Thank you so much for sharing that. Appreciate
Yes.
that.
Really, it gives us a really good idea of what you're working on because I know what you started with. So,
Yeah, exactly. The class would just brainstorm and say, how can we up the ante? How
Yeah.
can we get to the next level in quality?
Yeah.
So just some ideas. Thank you.
thank you so
Awesome.
much.